towing vehicle's very, very important as well. Okay, you need a good buffer between what your maximum towing capacity, what your maximum towing weight's going to be compared to your towing capacity on your car. If you've got something like 3-ton towing and you're towing near 3 ton, we're going to be on the limits of your towing capacity.
Yeah.
And whilst you can tow it legally, sometimes I feel as though when people get to the bottom of that hill on the highway and they're doing 110 on the speed limit and they get to the top of the hill and all of a sudden they're doing 90 or 85 kilometres an hour and they're in the left lane and the cars are going past them. They get up over the top of the hill and they go to themselves, they think, that was alright, you know, it wasn't too bad. But unfortunately 10 minutes up the road you get another hill. And the same thing happens, you hit the bottom of the hill and all of a sudden the cars are going past you again. And you're back to 85 kilometres an hour and you get up over the top of the hill and then it happens again. What happens is it starts dragging the trip out.
Yeah.
And naturally you'll just start looking at the fuel gauge and you'll think, oh, wow, and all of a sudden the fuel gauge is coming down, then you're stopping a lot more regularly to get fuel and you think to yourself, well, geez, you know, maybe we're a little bit, even though we're towing legally, maybe we're sort of pushing the car to its limits here a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's a good idea to have that buffer between the maximum towing weight that you're towing and your towing capacity. If you've got 3-ton towing, then sometimes it's good maybe not to tow any more than 2,800. Just to give that car that buffer, you know, so that it can do it a lot easier. Yeah, sure. Whether you're up in the 3-ton towing capacity, whether you're down to the 1,600 towing capacity, the same rule should apply, that you don't really want to get to your 1,600 towing capacity. You don't want to be towing that much weight.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is the fact that the Jayco Starcraft range, okay, it is an aluminium cladded van, and generally, because of the aluminium compared to the fiberglass, the Starcraft can have a lot less weight.
Okay.
Maybe not a lot less weight, but it'll have less weight than a fiberglass van.
Yeah.
And therefore you can get the same size Starcraft, let's say in a 20-foot Starcraft, compare that to a 20-foot Sterling, and because of the less weight, people don't have to upgrade their car to a certain towing capacity to be able to tow the Starcraft.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It is, and not only is it an aluminium cladded van that has less weight, but it's a very, very budget priced van as well, because of the fiberglass construction and the aluminium construction. It tends to be a lot more cheaper as well. So that's the advantages of the Starcraft.
Okay.
Either way, you still, you know, like even if you're not willing to upgrade your car and go to something with a 2.5-ton towing capacity, if you've got your 1,600 or 1,800 towing capacity, this should, across the Jayco range, there should be a van there that's going to suit you to what you want to do.